Stilts versus Hermes shoes. Each has their benefits and can be useful in certain situations. In this video, I'll be telling you reasons why you should be using Stilts instead of Hermes shoes and why it's overall better. When you go to the character shop, the Hermes shoes are more expensive than Stilts. The shoes being more expensive and requiring a higher level does not mean they're better. And don't get it twisted with the percentages being larger than the other, because it's 80% more acceleration, not speed. And once you reach level 20, I recommend using the Stilts. You'll see why. This 6% increase of maximum speed is just too good to miss out on, because the 6% boost in your speed cap affects all your speeds. What I mean by this is to imagine the methods of increasing your speed like cola, speed pads, and the speed special round. That 6% max speed boost applies to all of that. The Stilts are even better for parkour and doing shrimps, because you can travel more with that 6% increase, which makes a difference. As a level 73 player who has reached that only using Stilts, I tried the Hermes shoes and it just feels disappointing. You know why? Sure, you get 80% faster acceleration and feel fast when you start running, but when you hit the speed limit very quickly and you just feel slower because you are not wearing Stilts. That 6% really does make a difference. The shoes are only useful if you often lose speed and want to accelerate quickly, which I understand, but it sucks when you're running in the open with no obstacles and wish you had more speed. I've heard this argument before that the Hermes shoes are better than Stilts for small maps, and I can agree with that because it's easier to lose your speed bumping into walls and objects. Here's the thing. Most evade maps are big and open, so the shoes are really useful in that case. There are less obstacles, so you can keep your momentum much longer. So in this experiment, the time starts when I move and ends when I reach the invisible wall. The conditions are that one is filmed with Stilts, Hermes shoes, and nothing. All of them will involve running in a straight direction with a speed special round. Here's the comparison. At the end, there was a difference of 0.2 seconds between the Stilts and the Hermes shoes. This may not seem like much, but take a look at this comparison. See how far away the light pole is in each video? This could be a life or death difference. So this is a distance graph with 3 lines. Nothing equipped, Hermes shoes, and Stilts, which are blue, orange, and green. Keep in mind that this data was made with the acceleration taken 1.2 seconds. So it is 1.2 seconds based on this experiment I showed before. It's an estimate to make this graph possible. Right at the start, you can see that the Hermes shoes instantly has more distance because of its 80% more acceleration. At 1.2 seconds, the Stilts now have more speed than nothing, instead overtaking nothing equipped. They both had the same distance traveled until that point because they had the same speed, until the Stilts ran above 1500 speed. It took the Stilts 5.66 seconds to overtake the shoes in distance traveled. So in this situation, the shoes were better than the Stilts for about 5.66 seconds. All these graphs are based on the experiment I showed earlier, which involved no jumping, running on a straight line, and the speed special round. So the acceleration time will be different in a normal evade match you would have, but this is just to visualize how Stilts are better than shoes if you run for a few seconds. And on the other hand, how the Hermes shoes are better than Stilts in the first few seconds. In conclusion, the Stilts are more often useful, and it's for players that like to move fast. And I do not mean any hate towards anyone that prefers the Hermes shoes, because you're allowed to have your own preferences. This video was made for entertainment purposes and to showcase why the Stilts are overall better. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more evade videos.